Welcome back, you guys, and today I'm going to be showing you my top 2 favorite tweaking tools for Ubuntu. Now, first of all, I'm going to start off with not everybody likes Unity. I happen to like Unity. I jumped on board after they got rid of the GNOME 3 shell. And GNOME 3 was nice. I enjoyed it. But I still had some problems with it, especially whenever I moved over was because of Windows Vista. That's why I came over to Linux. So first of all, we're going to start out with this one here, Ubuntu Tweak. Now this is a nice shell tweaker. It allows you more control over Unity itself. And they actually did a nice new layout. Rather than everything being over here on the left hand side, you choosing, they have everything up here at the top and all your information down here. Now, not only does this give you tweaks over your shell and the way things look, it also acts as an update tool. So right down here, your system is up to date. You can update just about anything, all your packages and stuff like that from here. Then you have your janitor as well. Your janitor takes care of your hard disks. It takes care of your web browsers. You can clear your cache. You can clear your cookies, all that fun stuff, straight from here rather than having to do it from the web browser itself. So if you use, like I do, multiple web browsers, you can clear them both out just by 2 clicks without having to open them up. Now, you can also install apps, which works better than the Software Center, because some of this stuff isn't in the Software Center, like Google Chrome, Firefox. You can get it in there, but this comes with everything and all the latest pre-downloaded, and you can search by category. Now we're going to get back into tweaks, and the first thing I'm going to show you is the Unity itself. This allows you to turn your heads-up display on or off, your shortcut hints overlay, and web apps integration. Meaning, like, if you have an email notifier in your web browser, this can enable it or disable it. It doesn't just enable one, though. It either enables them all or disables them all. So I suggest you leave it on. Now, next we're going to go through, you can change your launcher size and your launcher opacity. So that's over here on the side here. So right now I have it set at 38. I can make it bigger, which that's obnoxiously huge, or I can bring it back down to 38, where it's nice and clear. You can also change the opacity to where you can see through it more, which is nice if you like the Windows Glass effect. Now, here's the launcher hide effect, where it will auto hide. You bring your mouse over to it and it'll open it back up. But I don't much care for that, so I choose to never hide it. Now, we're going to go back to our tweaks. The rest of this you can pretty much figure out yourself. And we're going to go to our workspace. This allows you to apply gestures. Kind of like gestures. So right up here on the top right, it says show workspaces. So when I take my mouse and bring to the upper right hand corner, it will show my workspaces. Now if I bring it to the lower right hand corner, it was supposed to show my desktop. Now if I bring it to the lower left hand corner, it'll show my Windows, and then this one over here I have disabled. Now unfortunately they do not work whenever my computer is screencasting. So there's a downside to that, I do believe. Yeah. And it allows you to get from one place to the next rather a little easier than you would be able to, rather than having to just hit the super key on your keyboard, or have your launcher, your workspace switcher here. So it makes it a little easier. Now we're going to go back in here, and I'm going to show you just a couple more things before we get on with it. Your login settings. This allows you to change your login screen. You can turn your guest account on or off. Your draw grid, which is just little bitty dots. I don't like those dots. I hate them. You can turn the login sound on or off. I prefer to leave it off because I don't much care for it. You can change it if you go in as a root user though, so you can turn it on and change it if you want. This also allows you to change your login background screen. Unlike Windows 7 where you had to jump through hoops, all you have to do is click it, and first you hit the unlock button and you type in your password. Now this will all unlock for you, and you click the icon here and you will be greeted with a bunch of selections to what you can change it to. Now I'll lock that back up. And the last thing I am going to show you is your theme. From here you can change just about anything you want theme wise when it comes to your icons, when it comes to your bar look, and you can also change your login theme as well. So it's a little nicer. Now this is Ubuntu Tweak. It's a rather nice one, and there are some features in this one that the other one that I'm about to show you does not have, and there's features in the other one that this one doesn't have, as you will see. Now, the next one on my list is Compiz, so CCSM. Now we're going to load this up here. CCSM is an advanced tool used with caution. I prefer to leave this dialog box up every time because sometimes I forget that it's so powerful. Because one time I turned off Unity, and they don't give you a they give you a warning, but they don't give you a fix. So you have to load up a terminal and restart Unity and then restart your computer. So I prefer to leave that up there as a reminder to me that I can screw stuff up really bad. Now from here you can do just about everything that Ubuntu Tweak could do and a little bit more. You can go in with your effects. Now from here you can take and do your fading windows. So whenever I click this here, see how it'll fade away and it'll come back. And here you can turn on and off your window decoration, which is this bar up here with the X, the minus, and the little square. And you can also do 3D windows, but I do not have 3D accelerated hardware on my PC, so I prefer not to run it. My PC can run it, but it's a little slow. And then from there, you can come back to your desktop here and you can go to the Unity plugin. Now this is what I was showing you about, where this has some that the other one does have, and this also has some where the other one doesn't have. Now from here, you can go to experimental. You can change the opacity just like the other one. You can change your launcher opacity and your panel opacity. That's what I was getting at here. So the panel opacity is this thing up here, this little bar. So if I move this up, you'll notice that that bar just went black. Now if you look now, the bar went clear again. Black, clear, black, clear. And like I said, I'm a fan of Windows. I'm a fan of Windows Glass, so it makes it a little easier on me. I like to be able to see through stuff. There is a limit to that, though. So, I'm not gonna go too into depth here because I mean it's really a point and click. But from that, if you need any help with anything, feel free to comment or message me here on YouTube. And if I do not get back to you, continue to bombard me because I will get back to you. If I accidentally forget, I'm sorry. I do have a busy life. I have a job and multiple other things to take care of. A couple of pets. I've got family. Just like you, I have my life. Now, that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.